Hey, how's it going? I'm Zero.
I'm DK.
And I'm Rizzo. And on this episode of Anime Reaction, we watched the 13th and final episode of Webbond Working! If you want to check out our reaction to the 13th and final episode of Webbond Working, hit that link in the description below.
And be sure to give us feedback in the comments section because we love hearing from you.
And as always, if you like what you see, subscribe to Otaku Saga. And don't forget to like and share our videos.
And thanks for watching. So on this episode of Webbond Working, well, as naturally with the Working series, we're going to be wrapping up all of the romantic plots.
Interestingly enough that we're wrapping up all this one on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, quite interesting. Yes.
But yeah, so at the beginning, Daisuke gets the dream from Saint Valentine,
Just a dream. No one ate the chocolate like I originally thought.
and Saint Valentine makes it out to be as though they're not going to see him again. Which means basically don't eat the chocolate, because if you do, you're probably dead for good, because he won't be there to send you back.
Well, he didn't.
He didn't outright say that, but that's what they assumed.
Well, when Daisuke ate the last piece of chocolate, he didn't die.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying that's what they assumed.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So that's a whole. Daisuke tells Miyakoshi about the dream and all that, and Miyakoshi gets the assumption that, oh, hey, I must be close to leveling up my cooking. I'm gonna go full gusto into this, and so she does. And
well, it's not only that, but when she starts actually cooking, she starts thinking of the point of view of the taster. And, well, she actually tastes her own cooking while she cooks, which leads to a week-long breakdown.
And she continues cooking because she wants to kind of make that breakthrough, and it turns her house into an environmental disaster.
I mean, I probably wouldn't go in there with a hazmat suit.
Yeah, that'd probably melt.
I'm surprised Daisuke had the guts to step in there.
Yeah.
He
He really has no fear of death at this point.
True.
So,
He's seen it so many times.
right. But, yeah, basically, Daisuke, tells her, oh, I want to eat some of your cooking. And so she makes chocolate.
Appropriately.
And he eats the chocolate. And as it turns out, she did level up. It's no longer deadly. It's just disgusting. And then St. Valentine comes out into the real world.
Congratulations! And all that.
Yeah, you two don't need me anymore. Yeah. Pretty much.
It's no longer fatal. What great.
Yeah, I was, I was kind of expecting Daisuke to break off their relationship, like, right there. But surprisingly, he doesn't. However, you could definitely tell that Miyakoshi starts thinking a little bit more seriously about him. To the point where she asks him what kind of women he prefers. And he doesn't really get why she's asking a question, so he asks her to specify, and she's like, oh, what kind of hair? And he says, I don't know, long hair, whatever. Like he doesn't really... Like, that's not a real answer, but,
It's long hair. And so, yeah, of course that sets her off because, yeah.
She has short hair.
And she's dead serious about everything she does.
Shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grow my hair out for you! Gone.
Can I just say, though, oh my god.
I'm just saying, when a woman asks you what kind of hairstyle you like on women, look at the hairstyle that the woman is wearing, and suddenly you have your answer.
I thought it was going to go full sarcastic and be like, okay, hold up a mirror, right? There, you see this? Not that.
Ouch.
I thought that would have been in character for him.
Yeah.
But, oh my goodness. Can I just mention, though, Miyakoshi this episode. Fucking adorable. All her lines just...
I now have...
All three of the girls.
I now have a big problem.
Who's best girl?
which one I would like.
Let's continue the recap, shall we?
We shall.
So, fast forward 6 months later. It's, I believe it was April in the first part, and then it's October.
Fall sometime?
Yeah, it's October during the last part, according to Daisuke's slideshow.
We'll get to that.
We'll get to that in a second. So we see 6 months later, Miyakoshi grew out her hair. She looks fucking cute. We kind of get a bit with everybody.
Yeah, I think it starts off with Yuta coming back in with...
Actually, it started off with where it shows Rui and what's her name, the ghost girl?
Yanagiba?
Yeah, Yanagiba. Miri. That's her first name. Where it shows Rui and Miri sitting at their normal table, and they're talking about the hairstyle change of Miyakoshi and the fact that Rui had cut her hair short right after she heard about it. Well, right after she heard about it, she tries to deny it.
That was actually kind of sad, really.
I think is showing her attempt to move on from the relationship, which I actually kind of like about these sorts of series where they're not gonna have a pairing and then have one person that's always pining after somebody who's in a relationship.
I wonder if we've seen that before. No idea.
Not gonna lie, it bugs me. I'm just saying, real people move on.
Fair enough.
Not everybody, but most real people move on.
Or at least they try to.
Or at least try to.
Yeah.
Whether successfully or not is another.
And that's what I mean by
story.
sad, because you can tell that Naga's trying to move on, but she's still a little sad about it. But at least at first. Actually, I can't.
What do you mean? It's all about rainbows and sunshines with her.
You're too refreshed. I mean, I don't know if she actually is, that refreshed, that over it, or if she's just trying to put up a front so that no one, Miri's not too sad about it.
Yeah, and then after that scene, we get a little, little bit of a shipping thing where it shows Saiki, who now knows Japanese pretty well, talking to Kono, and he mentions how he thinks that Ruri is very cute now that she cut her hair short. And then Shiho walks up, actually Kono told him that he shouldn't involve himself with high school girls, and then Shiho walks up behind him, and we get the bit with Shiho and Yuta, which basically Yuta quit working at Wagnaria, and he got it, and basically Shiho's father had gotten him a job at a construction site that is not on the up and up, apparently.
To get him killed, yes.
Yeah.
But it also pays a crap load, apparently. So much that he was able to quit all his other jobs. So.
And apparently he is still able to attempt to work off his debt.
I don't think he has to anymore, because his father... his father was taken to...
put on a fishing boat.
His father was put on a fishing boat. So it should be that his father retook over the debt after he was found. And so now Yuta should be free of it. Or more or less.
No, he's just working a dangerous job for...
I'm sure that Shiho's father is not 100% thrilled with him because of his and Shiho's relationship. Which is probably why we get the part that we do where they're out back and then, they're moving in for a touching moment and he gets shot in the head with a blow dart from one of the guards.
Nice shot.
Saito. Yeah, Saito to be specific. We got more jokes with the flowers growing out of Shiho's head to show her being carefree.
In fact, Psyche cut.
Psyche started shearing them off every day.
I'm gonna mow you down, little girl.
And
I do love because I thought that was part of the joke where Shiho was like, oh, you shouldn't dilly dally at work and shit like that, and Saiki was like, I'll mow you down,
and then goes and cuts off the flower.
He's just standing there talking, holding the flowers and cut off Shiho's head.
Right.
What?
But yeah, Shiho and Yuta are working, which is better, I guess.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, basically it kind of paints their relationship as, you know, it's going to progress, you know, beyond that. So,
and then we move on to Adachi and Muranushi.
The other M1.
The other M1. Fuck. I forgot what the other chef's name. Kono ends up giving Adachi a good luck, man.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Yeah, and then we get the funny little foreshadowing thing of we're missing a lot of knives from the kitchen.
Ah, shit!
But Adachi and... Sorry.
I was totally taking that one. But Adachi ends up going to the break room to meet up with Muranushi on her break to explain to her some serious business.
Yeah. And then as they sit down, so what do we have to talk about? Shink. Puts a knife on the table.
I'm thinking about quitting.
Shink. Yeah, basically, so Adachi is thinking, like, seriously thinking about taking over his family's sushi restaurant. And so in order to do that, he would need to quit and go work there full time so that he can basically be an apprentice sushi chef. And so, you know, at first it appears to be kind of straining, you know, their relationship a little bit because they would never see each other.
And they're already at having problems seeing each other in the first place.
Yeah.
So.
But, so, basically, Adachi asks Muranushi to quit working at Wagnaria with him and go work with him at his family's restaurant.
Not only that, basically,
but also live in their house, which is probably attached to the restaurant.
Yep.
And then we get a very hilarious exchange where she's like, "Oh, I don't think my mother would allow that."
Ring, 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 ring.
"Oh, it's okay. You can pick it up." "I'm totally fine with that." Beep.
She has a problem with it.
I don't think my mother would approve. But yeah, what it boils down to is she, you know, she agrees to quit working at Wagnaria and she agrees to work part-time at his restaurant. But basically she agrees to work part-time at his restaurant but not live there, I think.
Yeah. Kind of take it one step at a time.
Yeah.
Because he has personality issues.
A little bit, yeah. A lot of it, yeah.
That was hilarious.
But yeah, so that's a nice little bow on top of that.
Oh, fantastic little bow. And then we get the last wrap-up, I believe.
the big one.
The big one. With Daisuke and Miyakoshi. And we get a fantastic scene with Miyakoshi and a cup of ramen. Ding! It's ready!
It's a miracle!
I'm sick of seeing that miracle.
She's trying.
She really is.
She's really trying to work up to, you know, having a, you know, being able to actually cook.
But as Daisuke sits down, first off, surprises the shit out of Miyakoshi. Don't sit down so quickly. That was, yeah.
Just another hit in a barrage of cuteness we get from Miyakoshi this episode.
So cute. So Daisuke decides that he's going to first off reminisce about all the things that's happened, and mentioned that because of the miasma that Miyakoshi made 6 months ago.
Because she fucked up her house so much.
Her mom left the house, went back to her father, and reconciled their situation.
And so they got back together.
Honey, where did we go wrong with her?
It's okay. We can make it right again.
So, in a roundabout way, her horrible cooking made her parents get back together.
Maybe that's why St. Valentine left.
Maybe.
Huh.
But
yeah, so she's still embarrassed about that because that's absolutely sad. And apparently she has not really done a lot of cooking since then.
yeah, and then we get a bit with Daisuke where he talks about what's been happening with him and anyway in that past 6 months. And we get a funny little slideshow where it shows 3 slides of him, one in April, one in I think July, and then one in October, where he's basically saying the whole situation has made him start thinking, and then he tells her that he wants to break up.
Shit.
Which surprised the hell out of everybody, I think.
Definitely
her.
Miyakoshi. Definitely Miyakoshi. But
Definitely
interesting.
surprised me too. I was like, whoa, wasn't expecting that.
I was expecting it. I didn't expect what was happening next, because obviously Miyakoshi freaks out, blames herself, has a nice little 2 minute rant of her self-depression, stuff like that.
Cute depressing moment.
And all right, well now that we've broken up, Miyakoshi, would you go out with me? What?
But yeah, he was letting her squirm.
He was totally watching.
He even gave a slideshow about enjoying the fact.
But yeah, so basically it's them breaking off their false relationship of with the whole cooking thing and starting a real relationship. So. And
hopefully this time it works better.
Well, based on the little graphics we get during the end credits, I think it does. I think it goes swimmingly, actually.
Damn it, Miyakoshi's cute.
Oh.
I'm gonna have a very hard time deciding on which figurine I want, a Shiho or a Miyakoshi. Damn it.
I like all 3 of them, to be honest.
I like all 3. But it seems that they have their episodes where their stock just skyrocketed, and this is Miyakoshi's by and far.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that was pretty much it.
Yeah, that was pretty much it.
Very much a final episode of a working series.
Yeah, very much ended it right there.
We had a bunch of future slides in the ending credits.
Yep.
With all of our relationships here. Oh, yeah, and we also had the mother, the MILF.
Oh, Kisaki.
Yeah, Kisaki. We had a few skits with her and the manager talking about getting back with him, getting back with the father and stuff like that.
Yeah, talking to Kisaki about getting back together with Hime's father.
Yeah.
Who it still doesn't reveal.
Although I think we know.
Well, okay, so according to everything I've read, the author of the series has kind of flip-flopped on the subject. Like, basically not really said one solidly, but at one point he did mention, like he did say, I think in an interview or some special features or something like that, oh god, what was his name? Soma from the other working series, the other chef, is the father. But then he also went back. So technically we don't know who's the father, but I think the only person that he's actually outright said was Soma.
Well, it does seem like the kind of guy who'd pump it and dump it.
Yeah, he kind of does.
And on that bombshell.
So, yeah, let us know what you thought of the anime, what you thought of our reaction in the comment section below.
Yep, thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you don't.
But that's going to do it for this series on Anime Reaction. I'm DK.
I'm Zero.
And I'm Rizzo.
See you next time.
See you on your next visit.
And go ahead and click on my face to go to our most recent Otaku Saga talks.
Click on my face to go to Otaku Saga Gaming, our gaming channel.
And click on the waifu to subscribe to Otaku Saga and check out our new and improved Patreon page.